welcome to another RSR. Tonight I'm reviewing Cavalier FC 1, Real Hope FA 2 in the Caribbean Cup 2024 Group Stage, Group A. Cavalier FC lose at home to Real Hope, the Haitian club. Out of nowhere, frankly, Cavalier had a horrible night that any other better team would have capitalized on more and beat them worse. But Real Hope FA found a way to capitalize and still beat Cavalier because early on, Cavalier scores the 4th minute. They score early. Ball crossed in, centered into the box, just above the penalty spot. Dwayne Atkinson scores the goal, slots it home 1-0. And you think from then on it's going to be a Cavalier romp. Not exactly. Not exactly. They defend a bit shaky. They look a bit antsy throughout the game. They get a bit tough to a certain extent, I would say. A little bit dirty to a certain extent. And Real Hope is playing their butts off. They defend well. They attack pretty well for a team that you wouldn't expect to attack well. They play a complete game. They played with belief. They played with fight. And in the end, they went to Jamaica and got 3 points, which, shockingly enough, I didn't expect. I don't think any of us expected this result. Real Hope fought for 3 points. The first half, they defended very well. Cavalier had a really good first half offensively, I thought, comparatively to the second half. I think the second half, Real Hope's like it's only one. And then they took the initiative and said, hey, we shortened the game. Let's go get something out of this. They didn't expect 3 points either, I bet, but they really just were hoping to limit the damage in the first half and then go for it in the second. That's exactly what it looked like they did. Limit the damage, go for it. And that's exactly what they did, is they limited the damage but then went for it in the second half. And in the second half, it went their way. Rakanel Cherie scores in the 59th minute. Has the ball, shoots it. It goes off of White. He does get a touch to it, but it goes off of him and over him into the net. 1-1 in the 59th minute. And then 66th minute, there is a penalty given to Real Hope. A handball in the box by Cavalier. And it's scored. Steve Mondestin scores a quick run-up. No, not a quick run-up, but a long slow run-up, slow run-up. Takes the shot. White goes the wrong way. Mondestin puts it home. 1-2. And that's the way it would end. 1-2 to Real Hope. The second half was Real Hope's for sure. They thought they had some hope at the halftime. And they stepped up and said, we got this. They went for it. And yes, the handball, they're lucky it happened, but it happened. Ball crossed in and defender has his hand out basically like this. Like as the ball's coming in. And I'm like, what are you doing? He's running, has his hand out like this. Like, what are you doing? Like, if it's like this, like you're running like this and you just get, boom, you deserve what comes to you. In the box, no less. Even outside the box, it's a free kick. But you're inside the box. Well, he's about to cross the ball in. It smashes off your hand. You get what you deserve. Mondestin scores the penalty. 1-2 is the full-time score. Real Hope beats Cavalier. And honestly, deservedly so. Cavalier looked like trash tonight. They really coasted. They really rested on their laurels. They got what they deserved. Frankly. 7 shots to 11. 4 shots on goal to 5. 41% possession to 59% possession. 220 passes to 371. 65% pass accuracy to 87% pass accuracy. 15 fouls to 8. 5 offside to 1. 3 yellow cards to 1. 0 red cards to 0. 7 corners to 1. So that's the score. Or those were the stats at full time. But let me tell you. 2-1. Real Hope. But let me tell you something. I'll tell you that when it comes down to it, Cavalier got what they deserved. Cavalier got what they deserved. They rested on their laurels. They played a match where they were coasting. They thought they could win just by brute force, just by who they are. They thought they could win. And they thought they had that after the 4th minute. After that early goal, they're like, we're going to just walk this thing. And they did have some chances in the first half. They could have had the lead 2 or 3-0. But just like Port of Spain earlier tonight, same situation applies. Port of Spain had so many chances, just like Cavalier did. They could only put away 1 goal. What happened to Port of Spain? They drew 1-1 to Grenades. They gave up a late goal and lost 2 points. Cavalier had it worse. They didn't score any of the other chances they had that really should have went in the first half. What happens? Real Hope wakes up. They take their chances. They put them away. They win the game. They won. They dropped all 3 points, Cavalier. Same thing happened to both favorites tonight. They should have scored more goals, and since they didn't score more, they lost. They lost. Point blank, period. They lost. 1 drew, but it feels like a loss because they should have won. But Cavalier straight up lost. And they got what they deserved. They played a game where they said, you know what? We're fine. We're going to win. We're Cavalier. We're the mighty Cavalier. What happened to you? You lost. The mighty Cavalier went down. The finalist Cavalier from last year went down. Went down. Now you're still first in the table. You still could pick up 9 points. You have to do some work against Arnett Gardens, who knows, maybe they catch a little bit of a run. And besides, if you don't win, you're out. Even if they don't, you're probably out if you don't win. I'm just saying. You're playing with fire. You're playing with fire now. A team who should have obviously went through the group. If they won tonight, they would have all been all but through. Been all but through to the knockout stage. And now, they actually have to do some work 2 weeks from now. They actually have to do some work. How the turntables. How the turntables. I mean, seriously, that's just something that now you're playing with fire. See what you did? You should have played this like it was the game that truly mattered. That even though you're the favorite, you should have played this like, you know what, we got to win this. It makes things a lot easier. Arnett Gardens is a tough team. They're from our country. We know their level. We shouldn't take this so slightly, so softly. And guess what happened? If you get eliminated, it's on you. Deservedly so. There's a small room for error, and you basically just took all that room for error. And now against a harder team that you know their level, that you've played many times, now you have to get the job done. At least a draw, but I think a win would be a lot better. Now you have to get the job done. You know it's either do it or don't. Do or die, pretty much. Knowing that's your last match. You've played 3, you got to play 4 2 weeks from now. Next week's the bye week. Now you got to sit for 2 weeks and think about this. And you know their level. That may not end well for Cavalier. You got what you deserved, and you might have just kicked yourself in your own ass. Completely. Not just tonight, but completely. And y'all finished second last time, which I guess isn't as hard when it's only 10 teams and the top 2 in each group go to the semifinals, and then you have a 2-legged tie to play the final, to get to the final, and then play the final. I guess it ain't so hard. Comparatively. Or maybe it is. Look at this result. I don't know. But with that being said, y'all got what you deserved, and you might just get some more of what you deserve going into the next part of the tournament. Hate to tell you, but it's true. With that being said, Real Hope beat y'all, and they worked their asses off. Point blank, period. You got what you deserved. With that being said, if you like this video, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send some chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put us to playlist. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I will see you tomorrow for a live watch along and review of Toronto FC versus Columbus Crew. Match 30 of the MLS season. It's quickly wrapping up. We are quickly speeding down the home stretch. Let's see how it goes. With that being said, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. See you.